was talking about Louis J. Gomez. I guess he was coming at me the other day. I didn't even pay attention. I was doing some seat work last night. I was catching up. Compound Media was, Louis J. Gomez. I saw him coming after me, on Twitter, but I didn't see it till last night. But it's this whole thing of I'm going to start my own, Sirius satellite radio. It's like it ain't working. Louis J. Gomez makes next to nothing. He's selling coffee now. Have you seen this? Louis J. Gomez. You just put Louis J. Gomez coffee. You can buy it on Amazon. Body Brain Coffee. Testosterone boosting mushroom coffee. Who wants mushroom coffee? With Tongue Cat Alley, blah, blah, blah. $44.99. And they've sold over 100. Where does it say? When I looked at it online, it said 100 plus sold. I mean, when I looked at it on my phone, this is not, maybe I'm missing it, but I don't see it here. So they had 100 things sold. Does it say it here and I'm not seeing it? No. Anyway, Body Brain Coffee, whatnot. And who cares? Who cares? Who cares that you're selling coffee? And again, maybe if you didn't get high all day, every day, you wouldn't need Body Brain Coffee. And it's freeze dried and it's like, what? And it's mushroom coffee? No one's going to buy Louis J. Gomez's coffee. But he's trying everything to make money. And then he says, Dave Smith. Somebody said, I'll just pull up the tweet. A pre-sale. Who's going to get pre-sale of coffee? Hey, can I pre-sale? It's been a pre-sale in a book. Like I did with Comia. That's fucking stupid. So this is the tweet. Can you all read this? Yeah. Come on, numero uno, Josh Jenny fan. Come on, MLC with Kevin Brennan. Talk to the in-house psychiatrist for real. Lewis says Kevin is and wouldn't be in the same room as me. And then Lewis says, "Hello, Kevin is poor and sad. Dave is the richest skank." And then Tuna Town says, as a business owner, you have to admit KB grossing 15 to 20K a month from his apartment is not bad for an old man. And then Louis J. Gomez says, sure, but Dave Smith makes more than that literally every weekend doing stand-up. And again, there's no way that's true. Dave Smith books himself. I went to Dave Smith's website. His contact for bookings is himself. So if a guy was making 15 to 20K a week, that's $1 million a year, between $750 and $1 million a year. And a guy was making $1 million a year wouldn't book himself. He'd get an agent. Agents would be knocking on his door. So Lewis is a liar, but he's also a grifter, and he's also he thinks he's this master salesman. So I checked Dave Smith's website. Dave Smith, I think Shane Gillis is at Madison Square Garden this weekend. Not this weekend, but next weekend, MLK weekend. He's doing 3 shows. Dave Smith has probably been on Rogan as many times as Shane Gillis. And Dave Smith works mostly at like small time comedy clubs. He's at that fucking shitty club. What's it called? Tips. Where Bob used to take me when me and Bob were dating. Tips Comedy Club. He's going to be there in like February. Tips does not pay $15,000 to $20,000 a week. No way, no how. They'll be lucky if you get 1,500 out of them, not 15,000. But Lewis is a liar. That's how he gets all these open mic skanks to have sex with him. And there's so many, they had to call them a legion. So Dave Smith mostly works little comedy clubs. He doesn't make any money, and but Lewis has to pretend he does. Absolute fucking grifting losers. But again, then I saw the Louis J. Gomez, and again, Louis J. Gomez, he's a salesman grifter kind of a personality. It's like nothing he says is true. He just, and Dave Smith is doing way better than me. He's not. Dave Smith doesn't make any money. The Gas Digital never materialized. Shane Gillis is doing 3 shows at Madison Square Garden. Let me see Shane Gillis' tour dates. And again, I just bring that up because this is what they say Dave Smith is doing good because he gets on Joe Rogan. He's not. He's not doing good compared to Shane Gillis. And again, that's why you compare it to. They're the same age group, and they go on whatchamacallit about the same amount of time. Shane Gillis. It's next week. 22nd, 23rd, 24th. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So again, these are just facts. These are just facts. But Lewis doesn't like facts. Lewis likes to pretend Dave Smith is doing good. Dave Smith, guaranteed he's been on Rogan as many times as Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis. Madison Square Garden, 23rd, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. United Center, where the Bulls play. Bridgestone Arena, where I guess the hockey team plays there. And the Spectrum Center, I guess the hockey team plays there too. So, again, this is Dave Smith's competition. They're both friends at Rogan, allegedly, and Shane Gillis is doing way better than Dave Smith. I wonder why, though. I mean, Dave Smith is fantastic. Isn't he highly entertaining? And maybe the being on the skanks is holding him back. There's a clip where Dave complaining about being charged for a painting, thinking he would get it free, saying, I make money, but not that kind of money. Where does he make the money? He doesn't make it as a comic. He doesn't make it as a comic. That's a fact, Jack. He doesn't make it as a comic. So does he make it? Gas Digital doesn't make any money. They don't make any money. They have overhead. They don't make any money. Everybody quits there saying they don't make any money. I heard Louis J. dipped Allie Mae. Yeah, he does. He bangs all these skanks. These open mic skanks because they think he's gonna, he's like a shitty pimp, or he's gonna give him a show on a shitty network or whatnot. Saying I make money. Where's the clip? I heard he fucked Vinny Brand too. Dave Smith more likely makes $10K a weekend 4 times a year when he does one of his libertarian events, but even that you can see is drying up as they realize he isn't a serious person with no pull. Yeah, I think you're right. But again, Lewis will be like, no, when he goes out, he makes money. And but Lewis will lie to anybody. I mean, the first time I met him, he lied to me. So they live in a fantasy world. And again, Dave Smith's never going to present any 1099s. He's like Ray DeVito. He's not passed at any legit comedy club in New York. He doesn't even work at the Stand where they do the Skank Fest. I used to work the Stand. He was never there. So I don't know if he's passed there, but he wasn't passed at any legit comedy club. So I think this guy, allegedly Gustav, is probably onto something with the political stuff that he gets involved with. But he's not, again. But Lewis will say anything. Lewis will say anything to anybody. But buy his coffee. Body brain body, whatever the fuck it is. But maybe don't get high all day every day, and you won't need so much fancy body brain coffee. But he's trying to do that Joe Rogan grift where it's like, you guys need testosterone in your coffee. Got it. Thank you.